level. Producers, promoters, artists, everybody behind the scenes, people from the National Arts and Culture, the ministry. We want to bring together everybody so we can see what we can do, the problems, find solutions to it. There are a lot of things happening. People are not voicing it out. They don't have chance to. So we formed this page on Facebook, which is also going on West Coast Radio right now every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1. It's What's the Halat, where we normally have guests to talk about Gambian music and its way forward.
Gambian music and its way forward. Just to kick the ball rolling, I would like to start my discussion from Kemo. Of course, the social media nowadays is very much powerful because we've seen that young people are involved in advocacy, networking and everything, and that makes it very much exciting. But I just want you to tell us, like the young people and those who are watching, from your own point of view, how would you describe the social media in the Gambia right now, specifically Facebook?
Well, basically, Baji, how I would describe it is that it's really, really eating up the youth of our society. It's like it's hindering what's really inside us. Because the truth is that Facebook is really doing more harm than good. Based on my own experience, I'm telling you. Facebook, it hinders, your social communication skills. Basically, what I'm trying to put across is like LOL. Lol, yeah. This is not, it's not just like when you're speaking to friends or I'm telling you that I even wrote some of those, skills of writing on text messages on Facebook or, this instant messaging stuff in a WAS examination. Instead of writing that D-A-T, T-H-A-T, you just write D-A-T, shortening of words. All these are disadvantages of Facebook. And second, these social networking sites can become like, when I mean addiction, I mean real addiction. It's like when you don't be on it for the day, it's like you are closed inside.
Something is missing.
Something is missing. It's like what Brackman say, "Taimom lek mal," the whole day. So it's like Facebook. It's really something that it's in you. That's basically what I am.
And as an activist, and of course a child rights activist and a feminist, I want to believe that this is a very, very good avenue where advocacy can really occur. Advocacy to policymakers as well as people, who are in a very good position to create the change that all of us as young people are yearning for. I just want to know from your own point of view, how can you relate the social networking sites, specifically Facebook, to advocacy?
Okay, thank you very much, Abdullah. Kemo did have a point, but like you said, I think there are as much merits as demerits when it comes to the use of the social media, especially Facebook. I, for instance, I'm part of some of those groups. There are some that I don't even know about yet, but there are some that I am part of, especially those formed in the Gambia, that I think are really, really helping when it comes to advocacy. Let's say, for instance, I am part of Lend a Hand Society, and we have our Facebook page. We have the young volunteers for the environment doing their bit through the social media, trying to work on how to develop the environment, inculcate the sense of eco-friendliness to the young people. We have the Saint Francophile Association, where we try to, inculcate the love of French language, the Francophone thing to young people. People communicate in French there. No matter how poor your French is, you try to develop it when you're chatting with the people there. We have the Gambia Youth Actors Association, trying to develop acting and culture and all that on through their page. Think Young Women, they're also doing their bit. One of the groups that I think has done a big, huge positive impact is Balafong. I'm not actually representing Balafong here as an admin, but I've seen a lot that Balafong has done that is positive in the Gambia. Let's say, for instance, the Tuta Pack campaign. We at Balafong, there was a time there was the Tuta Pack, I think everybody in the Gambia knows about it now. There was the whole Tuta Pack alcohol issue where young people had access to cheap alcohol and they could just misuse it. Balafong fought that. They went to the extent that they went all the way to the ministry, and we realized that the minister, kind of abolished the whole Tuta Pack thing in the country. We have the GAM, the Gambians Against Rape and Molestation. That fight is also on thanks to Balafong, the Balafong page on Facebook. These are all sites that people go to learn and all that, because at Balafong, like he's talked about English language being affected. I know at Balafong, when you write with text message language and shorted your words, sometimes either deletes your post or, they give you a warning and all that. they are totally against you writing in that kind of language. You need to try as much as possible, write clear English that everyone can, access, can be able to read and all that. So I think there are disadvantages, yes, but there are as much merits too.
As well as the merits.
Yeah.
Okay, Yasali, Wasa Halat focuses on the Gambian music industry, and speaking from my own point of view, like looking at the 60s, the Gambian music industry was very much good. But coming earlier on, we decided to realize, that the music industry was going down. And like looking at the current status of Gambian music, I can say that there is at least like the status quo has changed, because we've seen like some upcoming artists, coming up, as well as bringing up a specific kind of music that Gambians will surely appreciate. I just want to know from your own point of view, how would you gauge the Gambian music industry right now?
I would say we're crawling. Because we know now I'm in industry, but then we're trying. Because right now we don't even have a Gambian Music Union. We have one, but
it's just by name.
It's like we don't have one.
Okay.
That's the topic going on right now. So definitely right now we're crawling, but the way things are going, I believe we'll get there someday, but not anytime soon though.
Okay. So what exactly are the issues that you discuss on the Wasa Halat page, specifically relating it to Gambian music?
Okay. We discuss on CD sales.
Okay.
Because somebody posted that how many CDs have ever been sold in Gambia. And it's like, I don't think we have ever sold more than 500 CDs in Gambia.
Since since music started in the Gambia?
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, one artist.
Okay, one artist.
One artist.
Okay.
We also discuss about the attitude among Gambian artists. Because problem is in Yamladore. ñoom neen jubóowuñ
la moo tax nga ne problème bi si ñoom la doon
ñoom neen jubóowuñ so ñoom suñ jubóowut ñun kon ñun fans yi ñun muy try pour dimbale Gambian music di promote, there's no need. Right now the topic we're discussing is about the Gambian Music Union. Come this CD copyright, it's been established, but then
it's not implemented yet. The implementation is always a problem.
Yeah, people reclaim. So there are a whole lot of problems, Okay,
Kemo, still coming to the issue of the pages that have been created. Like, I think something very much important is, I have this crazy friend who always tells me, so to again, I think it's 16 years. Just go to Facebook and type the person's name, and you will surely, trace the person and start communicating and all that. And recently, one thing that we have seen is, I don't know whether we call them hackers, because sometimes you see people like posting pornographic pictures, on your image, saying like, you dared 99% of people can't watch this video posted by Kemo and all those kind of things, and this actually creates conflict most of the time between two people, because sometimes you think that it is this particular person who did this to you, whilst it was these hackers or spam people who put that particular video on your wall. So I just want you to highlight the issue of the social networking thing, as well as some of the other unscrupulous activities that happens.
Yeah. Basically, I've come across, I think, one of that, like, sometimes you will be browsing on a Facebook page, you will see like Rihanna's tape revealed, and you will see somebody maybe. Those are all, that's what we call like internet stock. It's like they try to bring the business down. You understand? It's like they are against Facebook, at the same time trying to, spoil an individual's personal reputation.
Yeah, the reputation of an
because
individual.
basically, if somebody's account is being hacked, not because of negligence of the person, but, because of Facebook, the person might be able to make a considerable amount of money from Facebook. You understand? But it's like this thing. But Facebook also are now being very cautious with the introduction of this new timeline profile.
Timeline profile, yeah.
Yeah, I think most of us use Facebook, but we are not aware of the innovations there. The timeline profile enables you to like see when you have logged on and what you have posted at any point in time. Even posts that you have done in like 2006. All of it are in order. The time that your account has been accessed and stuff like that. All of these help to minimize all of these unscrupulous acts on Facebook. Talking about, like, you said your younger sister was on Facebook, who was about 9 years, something like that. You know, basically Facebook